and stole the keys. That was the last time you ever.
I still hear the music. I still hear the music.
Here we go. What's the... Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this.
So what a week has been for Taylor and Travis. Check out this recap.
Hey, I'm in a getaway car. I left you in the motel bar. I put the money in a bag and I stole the keys. That was the last time you ever.
But this Taylor Swift announcement, I couldn't wait. I don't like to be that guy making, but T Swift, all the Swifties, what a day. She gets back all her records, labels, videos, you name it. Finally, the Swifties can sleep at night. And listen, nobody knows how that feels more than me. I sold everything that I did, all my Barstool, all of it. I didn't own any of it. I didn't own any of it. Now, granted, I made $650 million, but then I bought it back for $1. And let me tell you this, from one Swiftie to another, there is no better moment than owning your own life's work. I don't want to scream. There's somebody behind me that's probably looking at me like, this guy's fucking crazy. So I'm just trying to keep it moving. But congratulations to Taylor Swift, all the Swifties. Just a crazy great day. I'm doing laps here. I'm so excited. And the other thing about it is genius by Taylor, because if she didn't re-record it, if she didn't put the pressure, like all her old stuff, if she's going to do Taylor's version, it's useless. So she forced the hand. Brilliant businesswoman. Congrats, T Swift. Like I said, I know how it feels to get everything back. Mine cost 99 cents. I'm sure hers cost a lot. But finally, we can sleep. Great day to be a Swiftie. Congrats, Taylor. Live from Publix.
You know, right? Somebody got her freaking masters back. I'm just telling you, that is the coolest thing as a female artist, watching someone just be able to own all their shit. It's so cool.
I still hear the music. I still hear the music. All right. Wait. Uh-oh. Here.
All right, it's time to give out our third and final football. Let's find out who our winner is. Last one.
Can he do it? He's in the middle. Does he know how to do it?
He dressed in all black for this.
Oh, look at this. Here we go. What's the... Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this shit! Look at that! Oh, he's Kelce. What's that? He's Kelce.
You guys, Taylor Swift has finally been able to purchase her masters, which she now owns, and she's also given us an update on Reputation, Taylor's version. With a set of photos, she shared the news on Instagram saying, "You belong with me, letter on my site, and Tay, I love you, but this writing is so freaking small." She started off by saying she was trying to gather her thoughts into something coherent and that this was news she's been dying to share for a really long time. She's clearly very emotional, as you could imagine, saying, "All the music I've ever made now belongs to me." She clarified that that basically means her entire life's work she now gets to own, and to say that this is my greatest dream come true is actually being pretty reserved about it. She went on to talk about how much her fans know how much this meant to her and how she re-recorded her 4 albums, calling them Taylor's version, and thanked everyone for the success of those albums and the success of the Eras tour, which is why she was able to buy back her masters. She just wanted the opportunity to buy her music with no strings attached and full autonomy, as you would expect. She said she was forever grateful for Shamrock Capital for being the first people to ever offer this to her, and basically how much of a dream it was working with them on this deal and them allowing to make it happen on her terms. She joked that her first tattoo might be a huge shamrock in the middle of her forehead, And she gave us an update on Rep TV, basically saying, I know, what about Rep TV? Full transparency, I haven't even re-recorded a quarter of it, which I absolutely was gobsmacked because, we've been clowning about this for so long, thinking an announcement is around the corner, literally for over a year. She talked about how the album was so specific to that time in her life and kept hitting a stopping point when she tried to remake it. She also said, to be perfectly honest, it's the one album in the first 6 that I thought couldn't be improved upon by redoing it, particularly because of where she was at that time in her life, the defiance, longing to be understood and feeling purposely misunderstood, and obviously that's just not where she is right now. So she basically kept putting it off, and she did say there will be a time, if you're into the idea obviously, for the unreleased vault tracks from that album to hatch, which would be incredible. And she did share that she's already completed re-recording her entire debut album and she really loves how it sounds now. She went on to say that those 2 albums can still have their moments to re-emerge when the time is right, so she hasn't fully said, no, I'm never going to remake Rep TV. She talked about being hardened by the conversations this saga has reignited in her industry. She signed off saying, thanks to you and your goodwill, teamwork and encouragement, the best things that have ever been mine finally actually are. Elated and amazed, Taylor. Congratulations, Taylor Swift. This has been a long time coming and so thrilled it's actually happened.
Reputation, Taylor's version, is cancelled. Taylor released this rather lengthy, juicy letter about owning all of her masters. At least she's self-aware. I know. What about Rep TV? Full transparency, I haven't even recorded a quarter of it. What do you mean? Swifties have been clowning for so long, thinking this was ready to come out. But she's also teasing her 12th album, giving us an Easter egg with a very long spelling of this, featuring 12 eyes. Also, could this be the logo for her new album? Going back to Reputation, Taylor explained that she kept hitting a stopping point when trying to re-record Reputation. Reputation reflects a time in Taylor's life that was pretty intense, so I'm not surprised that she was putting off re-recording this album. She also mentions that Reputation was the one album out of her 6 original that could not be improved upon by redoing. I hate to say it, but it's kind of funny that Taylor getting all of her masters back is such a happy and proud moment for fans and also for her, but also fans are like, where's Reputation TV, including myself? To me, this gives a lot of clarity as to why we maybe got Tortured Poets Department at the Grammys when we all thought she was about to announce Reputation. She wasn't ready for it yet. She didn't even have it recorded. Now, in the letter, she also mentions how Debut is fully re-recorded and ready for release if that's something we would want. Of course we want it. But to be honest, I kind of think we're gonna get TS12, her new album, before we get any of the re-records.
So I think it's safe to say Taylor and Travis had a pretty eventful week. And it definitely deserves to be highlighted in case you missed it. Because it's not every day we get the news that Taylor actually brought back her masters, which is still blowing my mind. Meanwhile, Trav was having the greatest of time with Jason and Patrick at the Big Slick. And you can see that from moment to moment. Speaking of moments, check out some funny ones from Taylor in the next video.